Good morning, everybody. I'm Ed Parcaut here, Mike Kelly, Real Estate Jerky Daily. Sorry, my camera's off. I had to send in my computer to be fixed. And I didn't take the time to get my DLSR to work.
You have a DLSR?
And look, now I'm not going, oh, that's why.
Look how warm you are. You know, for as fast as we are on the internet, as far as your speeds go, we're choppy. It must be.
Yeah, I don't know. Must be that because you're getting
the
Wi-Fi.
program. Yeah, I'm so excited. Friday, 8:00, they're going to install fiber cable.
Yeah, I can't believe you're like junky now.
Yeah,
it's weird because it was working fine. Can you check your screen while I talk? All right.
Yeah. Okay. I don't know what I'm going to check.
Yeah, I don't know either. But like the test, like see just how fast you're going.
If it slowed down, I shall do it.
Yeah, that's weird. Because I have it going directly in. I'll take this out.
It should be fast. Okay. I have a feeling it's StreamYard. Oh, no, that's what?
You're slow.
Well, the down is 320 and my up is...
That's all we care about. All right, I'm going to get going.
706.
Yeah.
No, 445.
It doesn't matter. That's over 100.
Yeah.
So, all right. You just look there. All right. So we had some news come out today. We're up 20. So rates are better by 20 basis points. The 10 years down to 4.21. Dow is down 505.
Dow?
The Bitcoin's down to 60-some thousand.
I know.
And that was as high as 130-some thousand. So you're taking it in the shorts if you
have Bitcoin, but it's still making you money if you bought it for 12 cents a long time ago.
Yeah, if you bought it back in the early 2000.
Yeah. I had a buddy who bought some in the early 2000. And he was like, this is going to be the greatest things ever. And it went up to like $75.
Mm-hmm. And he sold.
And he got rid of it all.
Well, there's other people who lost their whole hard drive because they didn't keep track of it, and they had it on an old computer.
Well, that one guy that he thinks he searched all the landfills.
Yeah. Oh, is that a statement?
That was it.
Okay.
He searched all the landfills, never found it.
Yeah, that's too bad.
Yeah.
So today was this is jobs week. So we had JOLTS come out today. And this is why the market is different. So first of all, let's back up a second. What I was telling you. So what happened is Kevin Warsh had some comments, and he's going to be the new Fed. And his view is that AI-driven productivity gains may give the Fed room to cut rates without stroking inflation. That's a meaningful philosophy shift from the backward-looking inflation focus that we've seen over the past few years. So hopefully he's going to do more going forward versus always looking backwards.
That'd be
smart.
Cool.
Yeah. JOLTS came out today. Job opening fell to 6.5 million jobs out there in December.
Okay.
Well below the 7.2 million estimates and the lowest level since 2020. November revised down from 7.15 million to 6.93 million. So we don't have a lot of jobs out there for people to get.
No.
And that's because that thing was 9 million before, when Biden was in. The hiring rate rose slightly to 3.3%, but remains near the lowest level since 2013, excluding COVID, of course.
Right.
The quit rate, which is when people are quitting, that's at a flat 2%, signaling workers are staying put, not a sign of confidence to go get a different job. Because when you move to a different job, you're now the lower person.
Low dude on the totem pole, so you be first cut.
Right. Challenger job cut report came out today. They have 108,435 jobs cut in January, nearly triple December's total, more than double for January of 2025, the highest January job cut since 2009. This is not all good data, people. Hiring plans were the lowest for any January since this Challenger began tracking 17 years ago.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
And there's a Revolab. It's REVELIO Labs, private
Rovello.
Thank you. Payroll data. They have 13,300 net job losses in January. It follows ADP weekly gain of just 22,000 jobs. So what is this all saying? Job losses are concentrated in public administration. God, that would be government, right?
Yep.
Leisure, hospitality, retail trade. Nearly all job growth came from education and healthcare. That's up 42,000. I'm sure it's 1,000 in education and
the other 41,000 in healthcare.
Yeah, because all those nurses are out there being dumbasses and saying how they'll kill the other side that didn't vote the same way they did.
If they come in, I saw that yesterday.
And they all got fired, so that's what's happening. So they got to replace those people.
What an interesting statement to make.
That's just wrong. That's the problem. When you shouldn't hate the other side because they don't vote the same way as you. I know people are like that, but just move on. I had interviewed a guy yesterday who he worked at CNN for 45 years, got out in like 2011.
And saw the light.
Well, no, it's just retirement, 45 years, how much longer you're going to be. And we had a conversation, and he's totally but he's scared of Trump and what. I'm like, did you read his book, How to Make It? No. I go, well, you might want to, because then you'll know that this is how he does everything.
Yeah.
And because you think it's authoritarian and this and that, and the two people shouldn't have been shot and killed. Yeah, I get all that, but they shouldn't have been doing what they were doing to it. It's not just
one side. Yeah, exactly.
And you shouldn't have brought a gun to a demonstration. Even if you can carry, you don't bring a gun to where there's a bunch of police.
Yeah, it's just you're volunteering.
Yeah, but
I want to be shot.
Well, I don't, I don't know the whole story. I know they were shot. That's all I know. He's like, you should watch the video. That's not for me. I wasn't there, and then video doesn't always tell everything. Because I've seen replays on football.
Yeah, and we don't want anybody to get killed.
No, not at all.
No, if you're going to demonstrate.
Right, but
stay out of their way.
Yeah, but allow the police to be in between the demonstrators and the people doing their job.
Right,
have the police there. That's where it was. So on Gunfield's been saying that everybody has who's been shot, they have a huge suit to be able to sue the city and everything else. Well, I guess Seattle person won $50 million because of pretty much the same thing. They didn't have the police out there and they got hurt, whoever it was. And so there's huge lawsuits coming for me.
So they sue the city?
Yeah.
Oh,
because they didn't allow
law enforcement to help with that, to keep things safe.
Correct. So you're going to see that. All right. What did I leave off on? Oh, yeah. Initial jobless claims jumped 22,000 to 231,000.
What?
Continuing claims rose 25,000 to 1.84 million. The continuing claims remain below the 1.9 million levels. That's largely due to benefits expiration, because a lot of places it's 21 weeks and some places are 26 weeks.
Yeah.
Bottom line, if you look at all the data that we have for job losses, it is very weak out there for the job. So keep your job, keep working, and don't say stupid stuff on social media. That's all I got to say.
I'm going to
because they're going to get rid of you. They will get rid of you right now faster because people don't understand.
You're such a big liability.
Well, they were used to being able to do anything and say anything and not have any repercussions. Now they don't have the same thing.
Right.
So that's where the problem is.
Well, even if you don't kill anybody that comes in and you say you're going to, someone dies, they're going to look at you first. And then who do you think they're going to sue? You knew this person was going to kill somebody, right?
Yeah. But
and you kept them employed?
Yeah. Well, they shouldn't have done. Yeah. They shouldn't open their mouth. Those are your personal feelings. If you put them out, first of all, you can have feelings that you don't, but then when you say them out loud, but then you go get your phone and then you record it and then you put it on social media, there's a problem with you. Move on. Everybody start putting nice stuff out and move on. All right. Trump comes up with this, to do more rent to own homes for people who can't really afford. They can do a rent to own.
Right. I was reading
they're going to build this whole thing out. And this is builder-led federal rent-to-own program exists. There's no unified framework right now with the White House, no active working groups, no green light. They've discussed it, but they're still trying to figure it all out.
Right. It's a lease to own, rental own.
It's the same.
That's much better than just rent.
Yeah. Well,
where BlackRock builds all these places just for rent.
Because I did that years and years ago on a property in Rancho Santa Fe.
Yeah.
Yeah. When I moved, because that was in 98 or whatever it was.
Prices were down.
Yeah. Because that was when you couldn't do much. You were doing wraps back then.
Right.
Yeah.
So you put so much money down for the option of the lease because it was a lease option. And then you paid so much of your rent payment went into a savings account,
supposedly.
Well, it's It's
supposedly
on paper.
Yeah.
So now you got your
But
down payment and closing costs kind of covered for, and then you purchase.
Well, you don't have it covered because only a portion of it goes. So you get
Right.
some. And so you have some money for the down payment or some for the closing costs. But then if you don't option it in the 18-month period,
You lose that.
everything.
Yeah. It was a great way for people to get in that were very serious about, staying there.
Mm-hmm.
The one bad thing is, you move in and then you find out the neighborhood is garbage.
I didn't have that problem.
You're lucky.
Well, because of Rancho Santa Fe.
Dude.
By the golf course and the whole thing.
Yeah.
That was when I was 27. I thought I was all that.
All that and 2 bags.
And then
of
I
chips.
woke up and said, this is not my beautiful wife. This is not my beautiful life. Anyway.
This isn't my beautiful house.
Yeah. That song related to me,
Yeah.
I tell you. So then I got out of there, moved to Ocean Slime, back to that way, and then got divorced and moved to Carlsbad, La Costa.
And how was Carlsbad?
Carlsbad's good, but La Costa's better. I'm just kidding. That's just South freaking Carlsbad.
Yeah.
They just think it's something better.
Well, everybody's greener on the other side.
I actually liked more Del Mar, but except for during the summer.
Hot.
No, because it's June gloom. It's overcast. It's like like what we have here.
Yeah,
during the summer.
Yeah, I remember the first time Karen and I decided let's go spend 4 days or 5 days in San Diego in June.
All right.
What the hell is this?
Yeah. Well, if you go to the right place, it's great. I don't know what our issue is today with our thing.
I know, but it's choppy.
Yeah, so we're gonna go.
Okay, bye.
We're having nobody watch us. All right, I hope we'll talk to you later. Sorry about this. We'll fix this problem. Yeah, you're stuck there now.
I hope all is all too.